Hello everyone, welcome back to the adventures of the Unarmed Purist. Now, before proceeding with the phase 2 of smithing power leveling, let's fill some soul gems first. Travel to Sarthal, grab some silver, start the quest.
Please stay.
Some noteworthy loot includes 2 orichalcum ingots, an iron ore vein,
This is exciting, isn't it?
and 2 chunks of quicksilver ore.
What? I've only looked. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Find the enchanted jewelry.
Until next time.
Blast through the door. Listen to the 5-minute long monologue. And then kill some Draugr. Because we have a decent amount of armor, dodging's not as important now. These 2 guys aren't usually restless. I think I'm just clearing this at a higher level than usual. Anyway, keep on filling soul gems, not much to it. The only challenge is this room. Is the true boss of Sarthal. A Draugr white with a 2-handed weapon. Just use the tried and tested dodge 2-punch combo. And she goes down after about a minute or 2. Watch out for the shock rune on the floor here. And don't forget about a second one. Spin the pillars. And Tolfdir usually arrives just in time to activate this arrow trap. There he is. And the boss is kind of a pushover. We can just tank.
What could this play? I don't dare. Why?
Back to the college. The college has respawned yet again, which means another looting run.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you. Then I am quite, but are we please
Finish the
don't tell me
quest
that
by
I'm not-
speaking to the Archmage.
Thank you for Tolf. Since he... Speak with... And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
And clear out anything useful you can find. Especially these boots of resist shock. Stash your alchemy ingredients. And let's enchant some equipment. Disenchant the boots of shock resist. And let's make ourselves a set of resist shock equipment. If you need souls, White River Watch is an easy source of grand souls. And after 2 or 3 trips, our set is complete. Next up on the agenda, Unfathomable Depths. Travel to Riften. Speak with From Deepest Fathoms. Take the Lexicon. And the Dwemer Ruin we are supposed to clear is right here. Not much to loot. 2 iron ore veins and some glowing mushrooms. Be sure to loot Dwemer machines for any scrap or soul gems. This fight was kinda sloppy and too close for comfort. So here's what it looks like when you put my patented Dwemer dodge to use. Without a scratch. And you deal with spheres by strafing. Spiders present a bit of a problem because of their jump attack, but if you're close enough, they shouldn't use it. This becomes a bit more difficult when there's a lot of them. Anyway, this is why we needed shock resistance. These spiders blast us with lightning, but it only does about 15 damage without resistance. Watch out for the explosion after they die. And this is by far the toughest room. 4 or 5 spiders, and none of them are workers. I ended up using some of my healing potions. Obviously you can just run past them, but fighting them is part of the purist build. And finally they're all down. When you take care of them, loot everything useful. And the final room, return the Lexicon for a 25% boost to your armor rating when not wearing Dwemer, and a 50% boost to your smithing skill. And again use the teachings of the Dwemer dodge to take care of the Centurion. That's it for Aventionzel. Let's melt some scrap. Back to our open air HQ. Stash everything you don't need, especially the stolen items, because we are about to do the Sindamine quest. To gain the smithing enchantment, fast travel to Markarth, get yourself arrested.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
It's off to... I left behind my dog, Wale.
Kill this guy, but first let's feed to gain some fire resistance. After you kill him, the whole mine becomes hostile, but we can circumvent this by serving the sentence. And the next time we come here, nobody remembers anything. Back to the jail. And the point of all this is to smuggle equipment into the mine. And we will use this poor guy here as a storage container. Don't mind me. Just dragging the corpse of your friend right in front of your eyes. Jam him up against this rock pillar. Now after the treasury.
I'm afraid he's asked not to be. Go right ahead then. Don't let me keep you.
Speak with Thonar. Two of his servants become hostile. Now be careful during this fight. It's very easy to slap someone you aren't supposed to, and they all become hostile. So I recommend letting others do the dirty work. And then just grab their souls before they get killed. Before proceeding with the quest, get this in the mine. Squeeze between these two rocks here. And stuff this guy like a piñata. Don't ask where you store it. And don't forget about the black star. Definitely didn't have to restart because of that. Back to the Shrine of Talos.
Now we have to pin all these recent murders. Same thing we had in...
Come quietly.
You wanted to find the man you'll never no one.
And we have all of our equipment.
What are you in for? Innocent. My advice, if you no one talks to, and you don't want to talk to Borgo police.
Kick this guy's ass and he lets you in.
How about you get me a shiv? Then find one. That dung heat Grisvar's been known to make a few. You serve, ready to pay the toll? One? That's what I was hoping you'd say. Come on, listen. It's been so long since I tasted.
Mine all of the silver.
Well. So, my fellow Dua, you're one of us.
Speak to the king.
Tell him I sent you. I had Markov. My men and I drove the North. Don't we?
Listen to the sad story.
So you know what? Do you have any family? We had it. The Nords didn't. And after they made me watch as their head rolled off the block.
Riveting. Kill Grisvar the Unlucky. Don't forget his soul. And kill the king.
Never should have come here. God, no more. I yield.
Now the only thing left is to escape. Two spiders. Be careful, they are pretty tough. This room can be a bit tricky. There's a Dwemer sphere there, and another one comes out of the wall if you get too close. So keep your distance from the wall, and take care of the other sphere first. Lure the second one downstairs, there's more space to dodge. And that's it. We got the Silverblood family ring. Back to HQ. And we have thugs on our ass. Now you could just fast travel away, but I have to fight them according to the rules. It is doable if you have the patience and use the terrain to your advantage. Split them up and kill them one by one. and a textbook finish to the fight. One more thing before starting phase 2. We have to get some iron ingots. More precisely, half the amount of our dwarven ingots. Activate the warrior stone. Enlist the help of Sven. Take any ingots he might have. And our total is 320. So we need 160 iron ingots. Visit the blacksmith vendors, and after a couple of visits, you should have the necessary materials.
Don't forget to check inside the shop. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun.
Welcome to
Your
Warmate.
remains got
Take a
better.
look.
Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Good doing business with
Check
you.
inside the shop if you need anything.
Because we have so many dwarven ingots, we are way above our carry limit. You can simply drop them
What do you need?
and carry them manually to a fast travel spawn point. Then fast travel to bring your horse there. Mount the horse, and now you are able to fast travel. Temporarily stash the metal in a barrel while you get the well-rested bonus.
Let me know if there's anything else I need.
And now we can start phase 2.
Reach a development today. Repair, purchase. Nothing like the smell of
Buy some training, whack out some bows. Buy some more training. You know the drill.
finest weapons and armor. You wish to do what I do? Very well.
And a few more pieces of jewelry bring us to level 90.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Sell any bows to get your money back.
If you need any more smithing, come see me again.
Stash the remainder in the alchemy shack. Now it's time to make a smithing suit. And obtain some orcish armor. Steel plate will not bring us to the armor cap because we don't have the relevant perk. There's an orc stronghold roughly here. They have an orichalcum mine inside. Mine the ore, and because we killed the thugs, now we can steal with impunity as well. And finally we can smith our new armor.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Wait, that's not Daedric. There we go.
I helped my father move.
Put on your smithing suit.
Ways and people realize.
Chug a smithing potion. Everybody should have this by now.
You think all the council might advise the Jarl is his alone? Say I am the advisor, and leave it at that.
And there's the armor cap. Let's get some souls to enchant the new gear.
Thought I heard something.
Fortify unarmed, of course.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
And might as well fortify HP on the other pieces. Not a lot of enchantments are useful for an unarmed character. And there we go. And that's it for today. Join me next time as we start the Dawnguard questline and obtain the Ring of the Beast. Have a good one. Bye.